Alright guys, I'm in the middle of another project. I'm letting the stain dry, so I figured while I was in the garage I'd go ahead and do another one. So basically, I found this sitting over here in the corner, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a tic-tac-toe board. So I got this little piece of scrap wood, and I also got this little piece of, I think it's a quarter inch dowel rod, and I'm going to put this on my table saw and I'm going to cut it down 5 inches to this line that you see here. And then it's going to be basically a perfect square, 5 by 5, and then we'll go from there, and it'll make more sense as I go along. So if you would, just stay tuned and we'll get started. Now I've got my table saw set up 5 inches from the fence to the blade, and that's 5 inches on this side of the blade, so that way I know with counting the saw blade width, it's going to be 5 inches when I'm done. So I'm going to go ahead and fire it up and get started. Alright, so here's my piece that I'm going to do, and I'm going to take the router and I'm going to route the edges before I even do anything else. I'm going to route the edges because it's going to take away a good little chunk. As you can see, I practiced on this one right here, so it's going to take away a little bit on the edge, and then I'll go from there. Alright, as you can see, when I went to use my table saw, the guide in the back, I didn't feel like taking it off, and of course when the wood hit it stopped. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the router, and I'm just going to try to follow these lines that I drew out on it with the router. Alright, so this is what you're left with. So now you have your tic-tac-toe board. Now all I got to do is find the center of each block and drill a hole big enough for this dowel to fit in it. Alright, now I'm drilling my holes, and what I did was I figured out the depth that I wanted, put some tape around it. Now I'm just going to center the bit up to the dots that I made in the board, and I drill down to the tape. And I'm gonna repeat that for the next 3. All right, so I got my little dowels done. So basically, they just stick in the holes like this right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stain the board, and I'm also gonna stain, because I did 10 of these, so you make sure you have enough. So I'm gonna stain 5 of them one color, and I'm gonna probably leave the other 5 just like this. So I'll go ahead and get started on that. Alright, that's what it looks like finished with the stain on it. I've got it sitting on my little painter stand, but here's the dowels. That's the ones I stained, and the ones I'm going to leave natural. That way you'll know which ones is which. But it's a pretty simple project. I mean, it's very easy. You just cut it in a 5-inch square, and then get your lines on the board. Kind of reminds me of them old Cracker Barrel games I used to set on the table. So that's it in a nutshell. If you like the video, like always, hit the like button, subscribe, and if you got any questions, shoot me a comment and I'll be glad to answer them. If I don't know the answer, I'll try to figure it out and let you know then. But anyway, thanks for watching.